If you're working hard on cardio to lose fat, but aren't seeing the results you want, you might be making one of these common mistakes that 95% of women make. With my degree in kinesiology and background in holistic nutrition, I have helped over 1,000 women lose 5 to 40 pounds in a matter of 90 days while building muscle, transforming their body, eliminate cravings, get their energy back, and eliminate 2 p.m. fatigue, all while building their metabolism. And they all came to me doing tons of cardio. I have seen these cardio mistakes keep so many women from getting the lean, strong body that they're aiming for. Today, I'm going to be breaking down my top 5 cardio mistakes that I see 95% of women make that keeps them from achieving their strong, lean body and finally losing that stubborn belly fat permanently. I'm also going to be sharing with you for each of these key myths, ways that you could overcome them and really kickstart your fat loss journey today. So we're going into 2025 already working towards achieving our dream body. And make sure to stay tuned to the end because I also created a freebie for you with all of my favorite recipes for even the busiest mom. Let's start with one of the biggest cardio mistakes. I see so many women making this for fat loss. Relying on steady state cardio alone. Steady state cardio, like doing long jogs or even spending 45 minutes on the elliptical, it's super popular because it feels productive. And yes, it does burn calories and help work up a sweat. But here's where it backfires. If you rely only on steady state cardio, your body starts to adapt. This is called metabolic adaptation. And it's where your body becomes efficient at conserving energy, which means it burns fewer calories doing the same activity over time. So the more you do, the less you burn. Now here, let's get specific for what it's like for us women over 30. Our hormones like estrogen and progesterone begin to shift as we age, which can really impact our metabolism, even where our body stores fat. This means that steady state cardio alone doesn't stimulate our metabolism in a way that's addressing these hormone changes effectively. Without enough variety in your workouts, especially strength training, you might start to actually burn muscle rather than fat. Instead of only doing steady state cardio, consider adding HIIT workouts, which stands for high intensity interval training. And this involves short, intense bursts of exercise with rest periods in between. It's a great way to boost what's known as our exercise post-oxygen consumption, also known as EPOC, which helps you keep burning calories for hours after the workout. For my women over 30, that afterburn effect can be game changer for keeping your metabolism flexible and active. A few key things that I do want to throw out there before I moved into the second tip. If we are a woman 30 plus that's done extreme dieting, we've been on low calories for a long time, we're chronically stressed, we got a lot of hormone imbalances and gut issues, doing hours of HIIT to reach your goals can backfire because that can throw off your cortisol levels. If this is you, go check out my case studies playlist and I explain exactly what we need to focus on to get you losing up to 40 pounds in 90 days. And the second thing that I want to mention is HIIT cardio shouldn't be 40 minutes long. If it is 40 minutes long, it is not true HIIT workouts. You are doing interval training. You should be burnt out within 20 to 25 minutes maximum. The key takeaway, HIIT sessions, even just once or twice a week, can really help you break free from the metabolic adaptation trap and give your metabolism the boost that it needs to stay active and achieve your lean physique. One of my clients, Vanessa, came to me on her big weight loss journey. She lost over 50 pounds and she was down to 900 calories doing 2 hours of cardio plus a day, 7 days a week. She came to me because her weight stalled and no matter how hard she was training, she felt so run down, inflamed, and the scale actually went up. Within 90 days, she's down over 6 pounds, eating 600 calories more a day, and her cardio all the way down to just 30 to 45 minute sessions, maybe 4 times a week maximum. The next big mistake is something I see so often: doing cardio before strength training. My clients ask this question all the time when they first start my program. Elizabeth, is it better to do it in the morning fasted or after my workout? Doing cardio first, especially intense cardio, can deplete our glycogen, which is your body's quick energy source. When your glycogen is low, your muscles are already tired before you even start strength training, which reduces the effectiveness of your lifts. This matters especially for my women 30 because strength training typically is crucial for maintaining lean muscle mass as we age. Muscle is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories at rest than fat does. If you're not prioritizing muscle maintenance, you're missing out on, I would say, one of the most powerful tools for fat loss and higher resting metabolic rate. I kid you not, a client in my 90-day transformation, she came to me on under 900 calories, doing 2 hours of cardio a day, and she was perimenopause, so in her 40s. She was so stuck on that cardio and she was like, Elizabeth, I need to do more cardio. We need to cut the calories. I ended up over the last 4 weeks, she's eating 1,400 calories now. She is down over 2 pounds and almost 2 inches in her waist, and she has completely eliminated her fear of carbs, food. She has more energy. She feels strong for her lifts. This just popped in my mind and I just needed to throw that example out of there for everyone that's pushing it hard with fat loss but not looking at all aspects. A little hormone insight, strength training is also fantastic for balancing your hormones, especially our insulin, which when out of balance can lead to fat storage, especially around the belly. When you do strength before cardio, you prime your body to be more insulin sensitive, which helps regulate your blood sugar and fat storage. If you start with cardio, your cortisol levels also rise, which can lead to inflammation, making it harder for your body to tap into fat stores. So what do we do instead? Try prioritizing your strength training first to get the most out of your workout. After your session, you could always add in a short cardio finisher if you want to maximize your calorie burn. This approach, it lets you preserve and build muscle, which is essential for a toned look and a faster metabolism. Another key element is always make sure you're getting proper pre and post workout nutrition. And I will link the video here above, or you can go on my channel and type in pre and post workout nutrition. I have done around 5 videos on this for both in a fat loss phase, building muscle phase, and deep diving into all different diet types and age and activity levels, because everybody's body is different. The key takeaway of this second tip, muscle is your best friend. When you're trying to transform your body, especially women 30 plus, muscle is going to be your best friend for fat loss. And strength first workouts are the best way to maintain and build that muscle with proper nutrition to go alongside. The third key mistake is something a lot of us fall into, especially when you're not seeing results fast enough. It's overdoing cardio. I did this for so long. I actually used to be a competitive marathon runner and run up to 90 miles a week. Back to the explanation though. Women often think that more cardio means faster fat loss, but too much cardio can actually work against you. Excessive cardio increases our cortisol levels, which is our body's ability to maintain stress hormone. Chronically high cortisol doesn't just affect fat storage, it can also impact our gut and our overall hormone balance, leading to slower metabolism and a tendency to store fat, especially around that belly. If you've been following me long enough, you know that my whole specialty is gut and hormones. So I need to add this little insight that is so important that I want you to hear me out. High cortisol, it impacts our gut health by causing what we know as gut permeability or leaky gut. When your gut lining is compromised, it lets toxins into our bloodstream, which creates inflammation, disrupts our hormones like estrogen and progesterone. This cycle can make fat loss even harder because now you have a stressed out gut. And an imbalance of our hormones can lead to cravings, more bloating, and even a sluggish metabolism. A lot of women that come to me, they'll have what I call as a cascade of health issues. They want weight loss. They're doing all the things and pushing hard, but now they're starting to get a lot of deficiencies on their blood work. The thyroid issues, more bloating, low libido or no libido. Hormones are going all out of whack. Truly, head to my case studies playlist. I say this time and time again because I'm adding a new one at least twice a month, and these women's stories you can relate so much to, and they're truly inspiring how you can transform your body and heal your body and feel amazing as you age without all of these extremes. So what do we do instead? For balanced fat loss, limit our cardio to 3 to 4 sessions per week at around 20 to 30 minutes each. Balance your cardio with the strength training and incorporate rest days to keep our cortisol levels in check and support recovery. This helps keep cortisol levels stable, which is crucial for fat loss and overall hormone health. The key takeaway: a balanced approach prevents burnout and promotes a steady, sustainable fat loss process, especially for women managing hormone and gut health issues. Here's a powerful lesson from one of our community members. Alex, who thought more was better, training 2 hours a day while sticking to an aggressive fasting schedule. Her initial results were promising. She felt leaner, she had more energy, but within just a few weeks, it started taking a toll on her health, and that became really evident. She started having thyroid issues, chronic fatigue, especially throughout the day where she needed naps, and she even felt like she was losing her muscle no matter how hard she was training. It was a big wake-up call, realizing the need for balance, and that in order to get to this healthy, strong, lean body, she has to get healthy internally first. And all of these fatigue and energy and thyroid issues, that was a sign that we had underlying things we needed to address. We focused more on a sustainable approach when it comes to her nutrition, moderate fasting, balancing her hormones, bringing down the inflammation, even changing up her workouts. And I remember her telling me, she's like, I feel motivated, I'm seeing results versus feeling run down and fatigued from my workouts. She is down 10 more pounds, eating 500 calories more a day, and her cardio went from 2 hours a day. It's now down to 30 minutes 4 times a week and dropping. She finally has balance, energy, her body's transforming, and she has no more this big stress around food and nutrition and how to eat and when to eat and what to eat. Now imagine a different path for yourself. Eating more foods without guilt, saying goodbye to cravings, losing the stubborn belly fat, all while building lean muscle and gaining such an incredible amount of confidence in your own skin, all while following a plan that's designed for sustainable results. This could be you. Our next 90-day transformation is starting on November 12th, offering you all of the tools you need to lose fat, build muscle, and transform your body with balance. If Alex or any of these beauty stories can relate to you and you're tired of yo-yo diets, training so hard not seeing your results, you feel run down, you have fatigue, you're grabbing toward the coffee and you're like, I want my stubborn belly fat to go away, head to that description below and let's set up a call to see if we're that perfect fit. It is almost the end of the year. Let's finish it strong, and I truly believe that there is a reason why you are on this video today. This is our unicorn moment. Head to that description, let's set up a call, and I am so excited. The next program starts November 12th, and let's get stronger and sexier with age. The next mistake is a big one. Using cardio as a way to make up for overeating. I was that girl for years. I was almost over 200 pounds. I got down to 90 and I had such an unhealthy relationship with food. I would have days where I would overeat and then I would go and train just for hours to burn it off. And I had all these different kind of cycles. And when we use cardio to fix overeating, we can really create a negative cycle where exercise becomes punishment. Not an enjoyable part of a routine and not what we want, because this doesn't just hurt our mindset, it impacts our hormones and our health too, and even to your ability to lose fat and reach your goals. Constantly treating cardio as a quick fix can elevate the cortisol, disrupt the insulin, making it harder to manage weight, control cravings, and keep your energy stable. I want to give a little perspective for you. We all hear of the hormone cortisol, the fight or flight response. There's many areas that can cause our cortisol levels to go up. Not just mental stress. It could be low calories. It could be your stress from work. It could be over exercising. It could be tons of caffeine. If you're having all these dips and you're having to rely on caffeine, that could spike the cortisol. It could be not enough calories. Like, there's so many different aspects that can throw it off. And then on top of that, if we're in a place in our life where we're going through something crazy, traumatic or trauma, or even if we're a woman hitting midlife and we're trying to do all those extremes and not getting it, our body can actually get out of balance, and our cortisol levels can actually start doing these inverted curves, and they could even throw off our DHEA, which is our hormone that helps really balance out the cortisols and keep us anabolic. So you may feel like you're losing muscle. You may feel like you feel energy, and then you eat food and you feel like your blood sugar is crashing. You get cravings, you have fat storage. So when we're looking at our body, it's not just the calories and adding in a ton of cardio. We have to look at the person, the individual, and their life and what they've been doing, their gut, their hormones, because those are so key if you actually want to get sustainable results. You've got to get to the root cause. And it doesn't always push harder. So what do we do instead? Shift your focus from burning off food to fueling your body with balanced, nutrient-dense meals that keep you satisfied. Cardio should be a part of a structured fat loss plan, not a reaction to food choices. This approach supports both your metabolism and your mindset, allowing you to exercise with a sense of purpose rather than punishment. I do cardio for fun, maybe 3 times a week, but I went through a period where I was doing 90-mile cardio weeks. Then I went through a period where I was stacking on P90X workouts on everything. I actually had a period where I spent over 8 years, 0 cardio, focusing on building my body, and then I cut 90 pounds in 5 months, but I did it in a sustainable way. But that's a whole nother story. The key is I stay lean year round. I utilize steps, and I have a balance with cardio maybe 2 to 3 times a week with my spinning, because it makes me feel good and my body responds well. Remember, cardio is a tool. It is not punishment. It should be fun, and we need to reshift our mindset and build a healthy relationship with both exercise, nutrition, and our body. The final mistake is the belief that more cardio automatically means faster fat loss. As you kind of see the trend, pushing your body isn't always better. But I want to break it down a little bit more for you, especially for my woman over 30. Too much cardio can push the body into that survival mode, slowing down our metabolism, especially when we're coupling that with a low-calorie diet, all these intermittent fasting protocols as well. This is when the balance between cardio, strength, and recovery becomes essential. Excessive cardio without adequate recovery, sleep, time in between your rest, the proper nutrition, the proper, gut health to absorb your nutrients can cause our body to conserve energy, hold on to fat, especially around that midsection. When it comes to making this mistake, again, we really just want to focus on the individual and what their health is at. If we're having any of these other symptoms, it won't lead to faster fat loss. It can make you feel more inflamed, run down, and you feeling like you're gaining weight on that scale. And that's when we shift our mindset and we focus on the gut and the hormones, and we still transform our body, lose 540 plus pounds in 90 days, but we do it in a different way. So go check out my case studies playlist. I will link it above for you. I know, I told you I got a freebie, and I am so excited to share this with you. The area where I see so many women struggle is the nutrition. The word just sounds scary, and we think we need to spend hours meal prepping, making these crazy recipes. And the one area we struggle to hit too is our protein. So I created you a free ebook. It is going to be in the description with all of my favorite high protein, easy meal prep options. Check it out. And if you found this video helpful today, share it with a friend. I truly have the goal of just helping one person every day. And if you're ready to go into 2025 feeling your strongest, sexiest self with lasting results, head to that description below. Come join my 90-day whole body transformation, and let's transform your body and get you feeling so confident in your own skin.